You're all done. I gave it to you on February 19th. You're all done. 90 days.
Come on, I'm just getting my stuff
90 days.
together. I've been doing. You said we're gonna just put that aside right now and worry about the other stuff. We'll worry about the other things. Okay, so no. Come on, please.
90 days.
This guy got the easiest break of his life back in February and somehow turned it into a disaster in record time. He was handed a second chance and immediately lit it on fire with failed tests, missed paperwork, and excuses that don't even make sense. Now he's standing back in court acting like meth, THC, and unsigned job logs are just minor misunderstandings. I really just don't get how somebody can be given freedom and treat it like a free trial. Probation is not complicated. Stay clean, show up, turn in your paperwork. But yeah, that's enough yapping. Let's dive in here.
We will go on the record in the matters 20 CM 234, 21 CF 130, 21 CM 199, State of Wisconsin versus Benjamin Flannery. The state appears through DOC agent Leah Lineweber. We have Mr. Flannery in person as well. We're set here today for a probation review hearing. We were here on February 19th, in which the court did provide specific orders and conditions for Mr. Flannery to meet to avoid having conditional jail. He was serving some conditional jail or in custody on a warrant and facing conditional jail. At that time, the Department of Corrections had another individual, Gretchen Anibis, in your place, Ms. Lineweber. That is not the agent of record. You were on vacation. And so she had notes about the case, and there was a recommendation from your standpoint and Department of Corrections standpoint. But now you are back from vacation and you can provide the court with an update on where we are now from February 19th and where Mr. Flannery is and if he is actually meeting the conditions of the court.
He is not meeting the conditions of the court. He showed up on the 28th of February and he admitted to using methamphetamine.
I'm sorry, I have to turn you up a bit. Go ahead.
You want me to repeat?
Yeah, no, you don't have to repeat, but okay. Can you bring the microphone just a little bit closer?
During that office visit, he was told about the GED boot camp. He did fill out the paperwork while he was in the office, and we did email it to the GED boot camp to make sure it got there. He did come back on the 14th and he was positive for marijuana, and he stated that it was not new use. But I did not realize at that time that he didn't test positive, or he didn't admit to it when he came into the office the first time. So I believe it was probably new use, but he was negative for methamphetamines at that time.
He didn't even last 2 weeks before testing positive. I mean, that's not even stress. That is a decision he made almost immediately after getting a second chance. Like, I could almost bet while he was in that hearing, he was probably just thinking, if I get out of this, I'm just gonna use instantly. Like, when somebody burns through leniency that fast, it just tells me he never respected it to begin with. Probation is supposed to be the wake-up call, not the after party. If freedom can't motivate him for 14 days, I feel like nothing will. And this dude might be thinking that's just bad luck, but that's literally just zero discipline and zero fear of consequences.
He has not handed in any of the job logs, but he did state that he was hired full-time with his wife's uncle, I believe. He was told that he needed to bring in documentation, like fill out the days and the times and have the boss sign it, verifying that that's what he worked. And he was supposed to bring it to court today, and he has not.
Okay. Mr. Flannery. All right. So you were here in court on the 19th. You then saw your DOC agent on the 28th and you admitted to consuming methamphetamine, correct?
Correct.
So from February 19th, in which you were in court and the court set very strict conditions and did not order conditional jail, you used methamphetamine between February 19th and February 28th, correct?
Yep.
And then between February 19th and March 14th, you used, at least you used THC marijuana, correct?
Correct.
Now, I have a notation that you've paid in your probation cases. Is that correct? Have you made any payments?
Yeah.
When did you make payments?
I made after the first 2 weeks, because you said $50 a week. After the first 2 weeks, I paid 100. I paid 50 last week, and I have 50 this week, Friday.
All right, but you still owe a significant amount.
Yeah.
All right, you understand one of those conditions that the